Oh, yeah. Boy. Okay. Hey, happy Mars Day. I hope you're doing well. I am the truth, and you are too. Welcome to this week's Mars Day Weekly Forecast Predictions. Everything you need to know pertaining to me and my services is located in the description box of this video below. For this week's Mars Day Weekly Forecast Predictions, I'll be channeling with Darius Ta, Ptah, who's supporting the first high school in the high school. If you look up Ta, you'll see that he's an Egyptian god. Um, he, he is known as the creator god. He's known as the creator god and the maker of things. He's the Egyptian god of craftsmen, architects, art, and creation. I asked Tom myself, who are you and how would you like to describe yourself? And the following came up. Number two came up, and the zodiac sign Taurus came up. Number two is I see that as balance, choices, decisions, stability, choices, decisions, stability. I see that as resources, worth, value. Um, yeah, and then he also said being able to pull it together and make a choice, stand on decisions, and he says stability, security, and balance, and decisions that we make, and he helps break illusions, confusion with divine wisdom and doctrine. And that's Darius Toffee, and I'll be channeling him for this week's Mark that we did for such predictions. If you hear any extra sounds in this video, I apologize in advance. Life is life, and I'll handle if it gets too much. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you're interested in the telephone. Let's begin this week's Wednesday with you forecast predictions. Okay, so we're gonna start with the journal summary. We got a little bit of some here. So we have here 111. Yeah, we have here 111, and then I just have here solitude. And yeah, I don't know. I just went over everything, and what just came up was solitude. Yeah, solitude. So 111 and solitude. That's the journal summary. Okay? Okay. So now we're gonna go to the planetary placements. So currently we are in the age of Aquarius where oop, hold on a second. I'm about to change something real quick. I've just realized my bad. Hold on. Okay. So yeah, so currently, we are in the age of Aquarius where there's rebellion, revelations, humanity, changes, epiphanies, realizations, and awakenings. Within that, we are in Gemini season. Gemini season started on May 21st, 2025, and is going to end on June 20th, 2025. Um, what you call it? Gemini is known as the following, is known as the twins. It is the I think sign, it is a mutable sign. It is an air sign. It is ruled by the planet Mercury. It is a divine masculine sign. The agate and the emerald are the gemstones associated with Gemini, and the hands and the arms and the lungs are associated with Gemini. Anatomically, the magician card and the lover's card are the two major arcana cards in the tarot deck that are associated with Gemini. Gemini is no can be described as talkative, mental, adaptable, flexible, changeable, responsive, um sociable, superficial, versatile, inquisitive, witty, exchange and interaction, expression and communication, makes sense of things, self-expression, loves collecting and sharing information, restlessness and making move and movement, restlessness and movement. So today is the full moon in Sagittarius, and Mars is currently in Leo, and it enters Virgo on the 17th of June. And so The full moon means the following. It means harvest. Tension due to finding balance between two extremes can feel energetically lifted, especially in emotions. Can feel called to be out and about and in action. Implement and actualize everything that you've been planning for. Heightened emotions, culmination, feeling the peak in the work that you've been putting in over the phases, picking from the fruits of your labor. Can feel can clearly see what was no longer serving you, holding space for your emotions, journaling, talking it out. Emotions are high. Do not get overly emotional or attached to anything or anyone. Reap the benefits of intentions set during the new moon. You will see benefits in the form of new opportunities or as results from the hard work done the previous week. Be open and prepared to receive these. And then the moon in Sagittarius means the following. A need for personal freedom and space can be cheerful, upbeat, optimistic, can be irresponsible at times, can be forgetful, outdoorsy, bright open spaces, enjoys change of scenery, can be hasty, loves knowledge, loves the truth, happy, easygoing, love for activity, going out, friends, travel, not a fan of routine, a need for new energy, blind faith, tends to wing it, adaptable, teaching, inspiration. And then the Merc Mars in Leo means the following: passion, go getter, getting what you want, driven to create, to make your mark, to express yourself and to be seen, can be sexually playful, direct, prefers romance, luxury, a strong need to create, significance, importance, calculated risk taking, passions, desires are high, strong will, ambition, sense of calling, long standing sexual passion, and easily aroused, acts with the heart, enjoyment, happiness, excitement, play. Ego can ego can be destructive or helpful, confident yet can have an overconfidence. If you want something, be it and work for it. And then the summary of the full moon and the Sagittarius full moon and the Mars and Leo energy. I put here allow change, or you need to, or you have made change. You need to allow change, or you need to make change, or you have made some change. Adaptability, there could be something about joyful, feeling joyful, and then informed decisions, action taking is helpful. And informed decisions, informed action taking is helpful. So that's that for where we are currently in the planets. And let us close out with a card reading. Oh, okay. I kind of want to do this over again because I just don't like the way they kind of fell out, to be honest. Bottom of the deck, which is a summary of the clarity cards, is the King of Wands. Bottom of the, which is a summary of the clarity cards, is the King of Wands. Top of the deck, you're watching this right now, is the Queen of Coins, which is the Queen of Pentacles. Oh. Okay. Bottom of the deck, which is a summary of the card that came out, is Rain, Cleansing, Purification, and Hydration. Top of the deck, you're watching this right now, is the Mushroom, Recycling, Breaking Down Problems. Okay. So for this week's Monster Weekly Forecast / predictions, what came out is the Page of Wands. Bottom of the deck, which is a summary of that, I gotta cover up a little bit, even though I don't think that it's showing much, but just in case. So yeah, bottom of the deck, which is a summary of the Page of Wands, is the High Priestess card. Top of the deck, you're watching this right now, is the Two of Wands. To clarify the Page of Wands, you have the Temperance card, the Knight of Swords, and the Two of Swords. And then the Oracle card we have here is the Sun, Healing, Energy, Happiness, Comfort, and Joy. It's in reverse. I don't think there's a reverse in this deck, but I'm going to keep it in reverse in case. But yeah, look at that. Okay. Or those sunstones or something like that. But yeah. Some of y'all could be seeing 222 a lot, or you will be seeing 222. There's something here about, hold on, give me a hot second. Sorry. There's something here about balance, choices, decisions, stability, resources, worth. Yeah, stability, resources, worth, value. There's something about being eager and maybe about the path or the direction that you're going on. There's something about being confident about your foresight, being confident about like your foresight, or being confident about the path that you're on or the direction that you're going towards. There's something here about patience, especially when it comes to your connection with the spiritual realm or whatnot, with your intuition, something about patience, also something about like moderation and balance when it comes to your intuition and or like your connection to the spiritual realm or whatnot. There could be some your I guess your what you call it, your guardian angel, your spirit guide could be making an appearance as well. There could be something about your spirit guide or your guardian angel and your connection with them. There's something about making decisions, and it's very important to not be confused when making a decision. When you move swiftly and stuff like that and all that stuff, it's very important to just be knowledgeable and have the correct facts and then make that swift decision, that quick decision. Be careful of making decisions when you are confused or not sure about something. It could result in some type of mayhem, mistake, or something like that. There's something here about like having moderation and patience and just alchemy and the the patience and the time and the care and the moderation that you put into something. There's some type of eagerness or whatnot. There's something about eagerness, an excitement to do something, to go forth on something, on a new idea, on a new feeling. And then there's something with like some type of like, there could be something with like an intuition. Maybe some people are doubting it or are not sure about this intuitive nudge or intuition or about their intuition. They're confused about it or not sure about it. You gotta meditate on it. There's something also about like choices and making a decision and your intuition, or something about your divine connection, I guess. I feel like something is laid out, your path could be laid out, or a choice could be laid out. There's something about foresight, looking towards something, going in a certain path or direction. Could be down a path of happiness and everything like that. I feel like you just need to make sure that you know what it is, where it is, or something like that. Because it if the card being upside down means something or in reverse means something, there could be some type of doubt or like had not having clarity about what is your sun, your path, your happiness. And there could be intuitive nudges or something about connection or divine connection or something with your spirit guides or your guardian angel that could be going that way. You just gotta like I guess tune into it and listen, trust your intuition and get clarity on it. Meditate, get clarity on it or whatnot, on what is the sun, the direction and everything like that. Don't be a fool. Don't be move quickly and on excitement on something that's not clear. Be clear about it and then move on it. or something like that. Mm, okay. Yeah, drive and motivation. Just going over everything in my head, honestly. And I try not to push it anyways, cause sometimes even if I can't make sense of it, somebody else out there will, specifically for them. I just want to make sure I don't miss out on something to say. Yeah, oh yeah. And that's interesting I said that with the informed, I feel like that relates to the informed decisions, informed action taking is helpful. Like this is like ready to go and everything, but just like let's make sure that we get some guidance or we make sure things are clear and you are trusting your foresight, your intuition before going towards the sun, your happiness, healing energy. Make sure you're actually going towards that, you know. Mm, okay. Yeah, what came out the Page of Wands. There's an eagerness and a lot of like excitement, exuberance, motivated type of energy here. Ready to embark. And then bottom of the deck, summary of the Page of Wands, we have the High Priestess card. There could be something about like a spiritual journey, but there's something that could be about intuition as well. Your connection, your divine connection, could be with the spiritual realm and all that stuff. But like amongst if there's any like chaos or anything amongst the chaos, just stay balanced and centered and meditated. Yeah, so have your divine connection um on deck. What does the high priestess say in here? The high priestess upright says secrets, mystery, insight, intuition, wisdom, divine feminine energy. Then on top of the deck, usually watching this right now is Two of Wands. There's something about going in a certain direction. It could be something about your path. There's something about making a choice, making a choice for sure. There could be something about foresight as well, like looking beyond and foresight. Good things here for like gain, fulfillment, like harvest, getting your cup filled. Maybe after, um, maybe after some time of like lack and loss. And to and yeah, so currently something about foresight and going towards something, choosing and choice. And maybe there's a need to listen to, yeah, that's what it is. It's like something about listening to insight, intuition, maybe your spirit guides and all that stuff. Listening to that, um to go towards make a decision that will lead to fulfillment and also to go towards whatever is your sun. To clarify the Page of Wands, we have the Temperance, the Knight of Swords, and the Two of Swords. So motivation is great. Motivation is great. Being excited and whatnot for things is great. It was 222. But yeah, it's 222. And that's the number for today for the Mars WD forecast predictions. Anyways, Yeah, it's great to be motivated and have drive and excited and everything and have this vitality or whatnot. It's also important for it to not be reckless or whatnot. Okay. It's very important to, I feel like, be precise with it, be very sharp and swift with this energy, and be very decisive and sure about what you're doing with it, where you're going or whatnot. Be moderate about it, and seek guidance. Don't be afraid to seek guidance, or don't be too good enough to like seek guidance or whatnot, higher guidance. Okay, so yeah, we don't have a reverse for it, so I'm gonna just put it upright. But in reverse, I guess this is something that you gotta pay attention to or work on or something like that. So yeah, we have here sun, healing energy, happiness, comfort, joy. The card meaning is the sun is the main source of life on our planet. It holds great power in the green witch practice. It gives us light, which feeds plant life and is essential to the practice of photosynthesis. From these plants comes oxygen, nourishing us when we breathe. Sunlight also brings comfort to our bodies, easing chills and dampness, helping us stay warm. The Sun card is associated with robust health and healing illnesses. The light chases away the darkness and encourages joy and happiness. Let light in to illuminate dark corners in your life. Allow optimism into your heart to encourage you. There are bright times ahead. And here's a reflection piece here. What needs healing in your life? What needs comfort and attention? Okay. Yeah, so you gotta get clear on that. You gotta get clear on like what really brings this to you in your life. And don't be reckless about it. Like be very intentional and like sure about what it is. You're being guided in this or whatnot when it comes to that. So we have here Sagittarius. You could be that sign. The sign could be in your chart. It could be any. It could be anywhere in your chart. It could be the planetary placements. It could be anybody around you. It could be just the energy of just reading all that stuff. We have here labradorite. It says, and labradorite is a gemstone that's associated with magic. It helps protect you while you sleep. It helps with transformation. It helps with inner and outer protection and healing. It increases faith and trust. It removes disappointments, insecurities, self-doubt. It strengthens physical, emotional, and spiritual life. It boosts self-determination and sharpens psychic abilities. It keeps you safe and prepared when expanding consciousness, abilities, interdimensional traverse, and empowers spiritual growth. Mm-hmm. I guess it enhances that drive and gives protection as well, giving that faith. Then we have here the word vulnerability, which is a noun meaning the quality or state of being exposed to the possibility of being attacked or harmed, either physically or emotionally. So you got to get to the nitty gritty, the truth of the vulnerability of like what really deeply is for you what really deeply is your path and your choice. Something about vulnerability and being open to things. We also have here bees, the bad omen, the bad mean. Then we have the zodiac signs, Aries and Leo, and it says too risky, unwise gamble at life or with something. Icarus, impulsive, childlike mentality, and it has here sting, making a decision, jumping without thinking about it first, without a decent plan, without consideration of effect, consequence, doing something, making a decision without knowledge, without info, being new to something. Interesting. Yeah, and that's by the Two of Swords. Yeah. There's something about making wise decisions, being honest, being vulnerable, so you can precisely execute your son. We could precisely execute it, get it, or whatnot. Instead of, like I said, recklessly aiming for it. All right. May you be guided and protected during this. That's that for this week's Mars Day Weekly Forecast / predictions. If you like a personal reading, you can visit my link tree. You can email me. Your 7-day and time tables will be in the description box for you to see. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's very much appreciated and it's helpful. And peace out, y'all. I have to write something now. Okay, so yeah. Boop, boop, boop. Peace out.